Bonjour and welcome to another Alexis Review. I hope you're all fine, and today we will be talking about Empathy by Mindbox, Sylvain Vip, Ludovic Simonet and Maxime Schucht. This is a very clever deck of cards that will allow you to play with the feelings of the spectator and read his mind. As I said, Empathy is a deck of cards. I will show you the card later on in the video. So on each card you have an emotion and a word associated to this emotion. You can find which word they have been thinking about, draw an image or a drawing of something they are thinking about, reveal an object they are thinking. It's very clever. You have multiple layers of methods, and all those methods work incredibly well together in only this small deck of cards, which is, I think, amazing. Empathy is sold at $60. I think it's not out yet in my at the moment when I shoot this video, but the price would be roughly $60, and you can find it on the link in the bio. If you want to help my reviews, feel free to buy from the store. That help and support my reviews. As always, I'm always 100% honest when I say things about the product. Before showing you what's inside, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot, and it's completely free. And if you want to help my reviews, if you like my reviews, feel free to. So inside you'll have a deck. So this is, as I said, the French edition of the deck, because the English one is not out yet, but you'll get the idea. So this is a deck of cards about emotions, feelings. I don't know the difference about emotions and feelings in English. That would be interesting in the comments. Inside, you'll have several things. You'll have, of course, the real deck of cards, and you have several, let me show them to you, like cheat card. Cheat card. They are not meant to be used during the course of the routine, but if you forget one part of the methods or one of the methods, everything is there. So you have all the methods here. They are double facer, and it's always interesting not to have to go to the video and watch the whole video to understand the principle. So always interesting to keep them in the pack. You also get, as I showed you, this. So you get one card which tells you all the emotions. So this is joy, sadness, hungry, afraid, surprise, disgusting, and this is a neutral, so no emotion at all. Each card is designed like this. Okay, so this is the back design, and when you look at the face, you have all the emotions and a word associated to each emotion. So this is war for the sadness, this is Fureur, I don't know the English word for this, nature for the joy, lips for the neutral word, falling for the surprise, birthday for the joy again, button, you know the button you have here for the disgusting part, and this is a cavern, so it's I don't know the exact word, but for the scariness, the scary part. So you have 50 cards and 8 words per card, which means you have roughly 400 words here. So you begin to understand the principle, because here it's like having a book test in your hand, because people will be able to think of a word and you will be able to tell them which word they are thinking about. You can draw, you can do kind of a drawing duplication with it. You can reveal a word without any information, and people could even be at the other side of the room and you can still divine which word they are thinking about, thanks to the clever principle built into this deck, which is, I think, a very, very good thing. I will describe in detail the whole routine later on in this video, but you need to take into account that if you don't like the whole routine, you can just pick one of the effects and perform only this one, or maybe pick 2 of the effects and perform those 2. The effects are completely independent, so you don't have to do one after the other. You can perform them in any order you like and whichever effect you like, which is a very interesting thing, I think, and the quality of the card is just amazing. So unfortunately, I don't have anybody to perform the routine here, but I will describe what happens in detail. So you can use the stack principle if you don't want to take a look at the back of the card, okay? But you can also, if the cards are mixed or for any other reason, just have somebody select a card and you have all the information right now under your nose, okay? So basically, you shuffle the cards, so the cards are really shuffled. You can give them several cuts. The spectator will cut and look at the emotion. First of all, you can describe the feeling of the last word. In this example, it's something very strong, very violent, and here it's combat. I don't know if it's the same word in English, but it's fight, so it's very violent, okay? Then I will hide some of the part of the routine so you don't get too many details and people, laymen, will forget about them. You get the spectator to think about two words on the card. You can divine the first word, and for the second one you do a drawing which match completely the idea of the second word. And finally you ask them to think about the neutral word here on the card, and you're able to divine it without any information, which is, I think, a very good thing. So maybe it won't work in English, but for this one, I think you have a parrot, perroquet, and it's indeed parrots, perroquet, okay? Just with a glance, which is amazing, and the method behind it is actually very clever. I will talk about it in the pros section. So that's the whole routine. First, you get the feeling of the last word. Second, you divine a word. Third, you draw something that is closely related to another word somebody is thinking about. And lastly, you can divine without any information the neutral word on the card, which is, I think, a great routine all by itself. It will last between 5 and maybe 10 minutes, depends on your presentation, but I think it's a very, very good thing. Let's go for the cons. The first con I have, and the only one, would be that the card may look a little bit too simple, a little bit childish, but since it has been disguised as an experiment by the Montreal University, you can say that the cards were made very simple because they didn't want anything else to bother people. They want to focus about emotion, feelings, okay? So I think you can go away with that explanation. And you can also say about Inside Out, which is a Pixar movie, and same, you get all the emotion, which is, I think, a great thing. So that was my main concern, and when I received the product, I saw all the cheat sheet, those cheat cards, and I was afraid that it was too complicated. Actually, the methods are very simple, and I use a cheat that I've been just gluing at the bottom of my case, so I have all the words that are needed in order to perform the 4 effects I told you. So I don't have nearly anything to remember, and the most clever thing, but I will go into the pros to talk about that, is the neutral word that you can divine. So let's go into the pros. As I said, the neutral word is amazing. The method behind it is clever. I had my wife read all the words associated to the neutral emotion, if I can say that, and she was able to find the word each time without going back to the cheat card, and while she only read it once, which is amazing. And it's very easy, you just say that, and this is the night, nuit in French, night, nuit. Okay, very, very easy, and I read it only twice, the cheat card, which is amazing. I love the fact that you get all the information in a very minimal space, and still it's very easy to remember what is needed to know, so it's very clever. The fact that you can play with feelings and emotions means that you can go way beyond just words. You can play with experience that people had in their past. You have to be careful about that, of course, but still you can really play on that and have a great moment of magic card reading and so on. So this is a tool. This is just a tool. Since every card is double marked, you don't have to use, as I said, a stack. You can definitely go ahead and use only the card. It's very quick to get all the information about a card. Here I have all the information and I know, yes, I know everything. I know nearly everything, which is, I think, an amazing thing. The cards are very well made. The fact that you can use it close-up, parlor on stage is amazing. One card can be used by several spectators. The first one will think about maybe the word, the second one the drawing, and the last one the neutral word, and you're ready to go. Which is, I think, a great thing. I said a lot, it's a great thing in this review, but I really think that this is a great thing. So for me, this is definitely a 4 hearts out of 4. They've made a great job designing the deck. The principle behind it is so clever, so clever, easy to perform. You can adapt it to your own character, your own magic. It's lovely. It's really lovely. It's like having a book test in close-up, so for me it's 4 hearts out of 4. In terms of difficulty, this is not difficult. I was afraid it was going to be, but it's very easy to perform, and you can, if you forgot anything, it's very easy to just read the cheat and say, oh, okay, I remember now that, and you're good to go. So 2 stars out of 4. Similar product, you have Craig Petty, who released a deck about feelings and emotion a while ago, but I can't remember the name. If you have the name, feel free to put it in the comments. And you have Omnitool by Julien Loza, which is a stack deck with a very clever principle behind it, which is, I think, a great thing. And I don't have anything else, so if you have any related product, feel free to put it in the comment section. This video is now finished. Thank you so much for watching it. I hope you liked it. Again, if you like to buy this product, the link is in the description. If you have any question about it, feel free to send the question in the comment. I will answer very happily. And if you want me to review any other product, feel free to suggest it in the comment section. Feel free to subscribe. See you soon for another Alexis Magic review. Au revoir!